There's gonna be moments when you're in constant losing streak and you're constantly losing, where you feel like everything is crumbling down and you're just being tested. Well, that's when you have to come into conclusion that you are being tested. And all of these failures, all of these lessons are for what you prayed for. It's for what you prayed for, which is the destination which you have set for yourself and where you want to get to. And all of them are temporary, just for you to improve and learn from them and not repeat them, or at least avoid it. But when you're in this losing period, it's crucial for you to know what to do. When it comes to trading, this period of time is called drawdown. And to know what to do in a drawdown and how to handle yourself, where majority of the traders in this time lose all their confidence and it's very hard for them to get back, and many even quit when they're within this pitfall. It's because of the silly mistakes that we make in the markets that then puts us into drawdown and puts us into a situation where now we have to deal with getting out of it, or dealing with these losses and trying to get back on the winning streak. And obviously there's always losses, but at least you're going to be learning how to manage your risk, because then once you are above the equilibrium, when you're above the losing streak, then that's when you know how you can control and not get back to the losing streak. But this is where your discipline is tested the most. And if you do not stay disciplined, then of course you're going to continue to lose money and blow your account. And hence why I chose this topic specifically to talk about, because I'm currently in a very severe losing streak. I wouldn't call it severe because I'm managing my risk, and if it wasn't for this losing streak, I would have not learned how to, minimize my risk and cut down my losses. And hence why this is helping me a lot. And I'm getting an overall better perspective of my strategy. I'm refining it, I'm working on making it better, so then overall I can have the winning trades coming in, which is as a result of my back testing and overall refining my strategy and not repeating the mistakes that first in hand led me to the losses, to then on doing the things and avoiding those which then will start accumulating the wins. Of course the losses are going to be there, but my point is minimizing the losses and making the wins greater. You see, when the market is not going your way, it's easy to lose track, it's easy to lose your discipline, it's easy for you to get into this mental frame of revenge and going back and attacking the market. But if you stay calm and collective, take the shots and actually learn from the punches that have been landed on you, thus then you take that and learn from it and change your tactics for defense and then start attacking again, that's when you can have a better approach. So what I have been doing in particular is that I have took my hands away from the chart. Now I am taking trades which I shouldn't be. You should allow yourself some time and take this time to just sit down and backtest. And once you backtest, you're going to be looking at the charts, not taking any trades, okay? Which you're going to be testing your patience and discipline. Here, you're going to be just looking at your overall risk management and your strategy. Because let me tell you one thing, strategy hopping is bad. But you refining your strategy, tweaking and twisting it to make it good and make it have higher confirmation, at least 70 to 80% accurate, then overall it has a huge impact, because a mistake done more than once is not a mistake, it's just your decision. And that's what I realized, is every time I was making the same mistake, and I was like, okay, this is now a decision, this is not a mistake, it's now on the other side, which is my decisions, into me not putting time into backtesting and refining my overall strategy. And now what has a huge impact on this is your outside routine, which if you greatly focus on and improve, then it has an overall effect on your trading, which then you can simplify this whole journey for yourself. Because if you're staying disciplined outside your life, then it translates into trading. And I realized times that I've been lacking discipline in my life, then it reflects on the charts. So if you can balance these two, then it can have a great impact. And one of the hardest things that I have been suffering from is deviating from your plan that you have set for yourself, especially in drawdown. You are in drawdown and then you have a risk management plan, and then you have a hard time following that plan, which does nothing but lead you to more losses. So hence why sticking to your plan, even in drawdown, is so crucial. And I have a hard time doing it, so I can imagine already what is the discipline that you put in to have that sort of effect where you then get out of the drawdown, because you had stuck with your plan, and hence why it has an overall toll on your success in trading. Now that's when I realized it had this shift in my overall approach and how I viewed it in my paradigm. So it's very important. Especially when you're in severe losses, it's so easy for you to get this temptation of getting greedy, getting FOMO, getting this revenge feeling where you want to get back and keep attacking. Hence why following the trading plan that you set for yourself is so important, especially in this zone where you are so down bad to get out of the showdown. It's important to stick to it. Stoicism teaches us to separate what we can control and to what we cannot control. So from our approach as traders, we cannot control the market, but we can do the actions that then have an effect. But as traders, we can control how we enter the market and how we remain focused and calm and collective, and how we follow our trading plan and everything that we have set for ourselves to then now letting the market impact us. Because on the other hand, you have this, and then on the other hand, you have you being against yourself, where you're battling your inner self with your discipline and your habits and everything like that, which is keep on attacking you, and then you have to fight this. There's an inner battle that you have to fight and not do the things that's going to lead you to losses. All of this may be so important, but furthermore important than this is that knowing that this road is a long road, and it's a long road with bunch of hurdles and bunch of pitfalls that you have to endure. Trading is not easy. 99% of the people do quit, and if anything, we want to be the 1% that do make it, all right? And that happens and is, or when you're differentiated from the 99% of the people, is when you can stick with the plans that you have set for yourself. I know it's hard for me, it's hard for you, but end of the day, if you see the vision, the God-given vision that God has given you, then I think it's so important to not ignore it and keep working towards it, because other successful traders are just a testament, and they are an example that you could make it. And I'll tell you, it is not luck. They were in my position as well. They were going through the hurdles, they were going through the pitfalls, but what was important is that they stuck through it. And that was the difference, that they did not document it, they did not put it out there. And what I'm doing, I'm putting it out there. So now you guys are having a perspective of this area, and then when the success is there, you have seen both, so you can get an immense amount of motivation that you can combine, and you can look at both and compare, because not many people are willing to do that, or not many people are willing to put it out there. They are pessimistic and they are thinking that maybe this is not going to work out, but then when it does work out for them, then they put it out there, and then you see, and then you think it was all done in a click, but then matter of fact, it took them 5 years. So that it's more of a marathon and not a race. You could just ride the whole journey and enjoy what it puts in front of you, and enjoy the journey and stop thinking about the end goal and just doing that which is in front of you, which will have an effect. But I'm minimizing my overall content on being shaped on just the trades that I'm taking every day, rather for me sharing the lessons of psychology and philosophy overall, everything that I garner into long form and then distribute it into short form. So Twitter, where I'm documenting my overall real time day to day, and every hour, or if anything occurs within my life or any feelings I have, boom, I put it out there. Those of you who watched till the end, I absolutely appreciate it, and I'll see you guys at the top. I hope you took some value out of this. Ciao.